Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Today, Alex Megos is back flashing hard problems. We've got UK trad and an old guy climb some stuff.
I'm looking forward to the old guy.
Me too. As you know, I'm a fan of the old rather than the young, so we'll get to that. But Alex Megos, he's no stranger to hard flashes. So let's find out some more. Alex has been climbing in Arco, Italy, and has flashed the classic hard cave route underground. The route was previously graded 9A, but recent consensus, including from Alex, suggests that it might be more like 8C+. Alex had already climbed an 8C earlier in the day and wasn't sure if he should risk the attempt. But despite a fight, he got through the complex cruxes, which involve difficult and technical moves. Alex credits some of his success on the beta he received from Cesar Grosso.
Shoulder again. Yes. Reduce to the last one. Come on. Come on. Yeah, man.
I don't think if Alex Megos or Adam Andre comes along and downgrades a route, it doesn't necessarily mean it's downgraded. Those are the two strongest climbers in the world. Yeah. If they go and climb a route, they're going to find it obviously easier than most other climbers.
It's not just him though. There's a lot of chatter about this. This is like...
Wow.
Potential chat.
We're missing out, guys. We should be down there.
We should be there trying this route and giving our professional opinion.
Yes, indeed. What's up next?
Next, more news, more sport climbing news from France. French climber Julia Chanordy, who qualified for the 2021 Olympics, has climbed Saint-Neuf 9A in France at the crag of Pierrot Beach. Directly after the send, she tried the extension Sweet Neuf 9A+, and said she will come back when the temperatures have dropped. Back in 2017, Anak Verhoeven has done the first ascent of both routes. 9A counter time.
Yes, women's 9A counter.
That's the only counter, and that's...
the only counter that matters.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Anak and Julia Chanordy, whose name in the past we have killed. But you smashed it this end. Well done.
I think it should just be Chardonnay. Chardonnay's a lovely drink. Why, you know, Julia Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Hey, this is really good Chardonnay, mate. I really like this wine, eh?
Julia, if you want your name changed.
Different families.
Yeah, right. Different families, different wines. All right, next up, we've got news of a multi-pitch in Spain. Spanish climbers Enico and Icarpu and Kiko Cerda have established a 600-meter multi-pitch route in the Parque Nacional de los Picos de Europa in northern Spain. The trio worked the route for 5.5 weeks, and with difficulties up to 8C, the route is amazingly mostly protected by trad gear. The final red point push was a single 12.5-hour effort. So, do you know the Pool brothers?
Heard of, don't know him personally.
Iker and Nico. Yeah, so basically these guys are a big deal in Spain. They've like established some of the hardest multi-pitch climbs in the world. Orbayu, you know, that 8C+ in Spain.
Yeah.
They did that. They've done a whole bunch of other ones. They've been in like the Spanish scene for a while. If you don't know them, go follow them on Instagram. Just type in POU and it will come up. Yep. Or we'll put the link in the description.
Don't get that wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
pronunciation was hard.
Now, you guys know that we have this running joke, and it is a joke maybe, about me hating the youth. So this next story, it's right up my street. At 64, Chuck Odette has just done his first 8C/8B+. The route he completed was called T-Rex and it's in Maple. And over the last 2 years, he's tried it between 80 and 100 times. In a great interview on Planet Mountain, Chuck talks about how he started climbing at 23. At 35, he decided to push his limits with his first 7C+ at 37 and his first 8B+ at 44. It's an awesome climb and just shows that climbing is a sport that you don't ever really need to stop doing. 64, climbing that hard is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, gives us hope.
Yeah. Doesn't give you hope, it gives me hope.
We just need to wait a couple of years.
Yeah, me not so many. I feel a bit sorry for Chuck, right? Because he thought that route was solid 8C. He's been trying it as his 8C, and then people have been suggesting it might be 8B+.
Chuck Norris came along and repeated it and downgraded
Chuck
it.
and Chuck Norris. Do you think,
Chuck's a great name.
It is a cool name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Odette.
If you're called like Chuck,
Odette.
You need to be something half decent, right?
Do,
Have something.
Or in Gossip Girl.
You know, Chuck Norris died.
Did he?
What?
Yeah.
When?
Quite recently.
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure he has.
What if he hasn't? Are you sure?
His head behind the camera.
Flo thinks no. Is he dead?
Conspiracy theory?
I'm gonna.
This is all right. Teresa's story, and then when we come back from Teresa's story, we'll find out the Chuck Norris situation.
My story is still about sport climbing. English climber Tom Bolger is in Margalef, Spain, climbing at the Finestre sector and sent Perfecto Passat R2 9A. This route climbs the first half of Perfecto Mundo, a 9B+, and then linking to Víctimas del Passat R1 8C. His main project on this trip is Gancho Perfecto, a 9A /bus. Chuck Norris is still alive.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, Tom Bolger.
Yeah,
Chuck
Tom,
Norris
whatever.
isn't dead.
Mamma mia.
What happened here?
Well, no, but apparently there was a thing saying that he died of the coronavirus.
Right. Chuck Norris
he
couldn't
didn't.
die of the coronavirus. He'd just be like, he'd kick it.
Pretty sure he's
He's
quarantining
80.
at home.
Is he 80?
Oh.
He's 80. He's pretty old. Like, I mean,
Damn. Can we take Chuck
people
Norris
die.
climbing?
I mean, sorry to say.
What?
Yes, it's true. Anyway, Tom Bolger, I feel like he got like slightly overlaid there by Chuck.
Can I ask a question, which I hope you know the answer to? I'm sorry if
ahead.
I've just shafted
Oh,
you.
gosh.
What is R2?
R2, B2, R1,
You
I
don't-
think is a way to recognize the roots on the top
Because it's
because
a
they
link-
all link into each other.
Oh, I see.
but
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
But okay, so it's because
No, but
it's
yeah.
like a link up of some stuff and it's all complicated,
Yeah.
so they
Is it
name
not just a
certain
name?
things.
No, because then there's like R1 for the second pitch, R2, maybe it's like
Okay.
Maybe it's the
round
different.
2,
Okay.
root 2 into it.
Via.
Uh.
All right, next up we've got some more news from Spain and slightly older, less younger, but middle-aged people. Ete.nu reports that 39-year-old Spanish climber Daniel Fuertes has made an ascent of his second 9A+ Ali Hulk extension in Rodear, Spain. Daniel had been trying the route for a couple of years, and after sharing multiple beta changes with the likes of Dave Graham, who is currently in Spain, and trying the 9B version of the route, Daniel partly puts the success of his climb down to his daughter being back in kindergarten, giving him more time to climb. So it's fine, you can still have kids and climb hard. You just need to make sure they're in daycare.
School.
Yeah.
Every one of my friends who has had kids no longer climbs.
Oh, really?
Everyone. They're all just, and they have these ideas when they come into this parenthood thing. They're like, won't change me. I will still, none of them.
Katie Whitaker on Instagram is very good
Yeah.
at, but she's only got one kid.
Yeah, that's easy, isn't it? You
And
can
they both climb.
yeah.
But how do you got to get somebody else to belay?
I think it's all about bouldering. I think font bouldering with a child is the way to go because you could put like a crib down in the sand. They play with the sand. It's lovely.
Carolee and James, I feel, are good examples.
Yes, that is a good example. Yeah.
And they like free solo with their kid, don't they?
I mean, there's controversial topics.
All right.
Yeah.
Carry on.
UK trad news now, which makes me very happy. Emma Twyford has climbed Chupacabra, an E8, E9, 6C at Huntsman's Leap in Pembroke, Wales. The route is hard and bold, and Emily actually fell right at the top the weekend before. She returned to try again on what would be her last attempt of the season. She climbed the initial E4 section easily, shook out, and went for the crux. This time everything went smoothly, and she topped out in style. Right, while I was talking there, Teresa, you were Googling Chupacabra. What is a Chupacabra?
Folklore, popular fiction character.
It's a monster.
Monster.
I think you're kind of like breezing over the fact. The important part of the fact is that Emma Twyford set an E8, E9.
With a cool
E8
name.
slash E9, so not quite good enough for the E10 count now, which is sad.
Interesting enough that
Nearly there.
we talked about, who did we talk about last week doing the final round?
Maddie.
Emma also sent that as well.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that, Emma. Congratulations on that one.
That's
That's
it?
it. That's
That's
it. So
you
nine.
don't get any more news?
No,
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Do you have more news?
No.
World, we need more news.
All right. So women's 9A counter.
Yes, 1 point for Julia.
1 point for Julia.
So she hasn't done the 9A+, she's just
Not
tried
yet.
it.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
Cool.
So Laura is still destroying everyone, but Julia is. No, she's not even second. Yes, she is second. She's second. I've got Laura Rigora twice on this. Oh, I crossed it out. Look at that. This is why we got a spreadsheet. Thank you. 'Cause
No problems.
done.
Right, next up we've got medias. This week on the main Epic TV channel, there is a film about a bunch of guys who discovered these sea cliffs in Canada. It's a pretty epic film. I'm not going to explain too much. Here's a clip.
The climbing here is probably the best in Ontario. Just look at the view. It's beautiful. Camista was the first route that we bolted here. We bolted it 4 years ago. I thought it was pretty fitting to name the route after essentially the vehicle that brought us here. Actually, that story's pretty good. Basically, I searched on Kijiji for a sailboat. It's good from far, but far from good. We are sort of like the lovable laughingstock at the marina. I hit that boat over there. What do I know about sailing? Pretty much nothing. 4 knots, heading southwest. No idea. Yeah, we did hit a sandbar. I'm a bag of shit right now. So how does that make you any different than normal? Skip Lucas over here.
The most important thing I've learned with the mics, I think not to take myself too seriously. Just like have fun and enjoy being here. Like,
Should I pretend like it's hard? I'm Big Mike, he's Little Mike. Foot stuck. And I'm not big because I'm big. I'm big because he's little.
That is coming out on Thursday. Stay tuned. It's called Camista. It's on the main EpicTV YouTube channel. It's pretty epic. It's won awards. It's good. It's really, really good. Yeah, if you guys know about that area, let us know.
I keep chinning the microphone.
Try not to do that.
I can't. I'm a bit short. Sorry about that. Sorry.
The chin's a bit
You
big.
want
Chin's
to
not
stand
good.
on the bouldering
Yeah,
mat.
still on. Look at this. Look at the diff. Like, anyway, let's talk about shop stuff. Send knee pads. Now, I know there's a debate about knee pads. Is it cheating? Is it not cheating? Is it frowned upon? All the rest. But Send are cool knee pads. I actually bought one of the Send. I bought the Wizard Sleeve knee pad. They've all been restocked. They're back in the EpicTV shop. The reason I wanted to bring this up is it kind of shows that the EpicTV shop just isn't about obvious climbing gear. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got a bunch of stuff. We've got camping stuff. We've got weird little gimmicks. We've got knee pads.
So according to Teresa, if you ask her, this is pretty normal. Everybody's using them. And it's not allowed. It's aid.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. No, I do
What
like
about elbow
them.
pads?
No, rubber
Can we
gloves.
use-
We need rubber gloves.
Yeah,
Are there on the
pads.
EpicTV
Full
shop?
rubber. You get rubber hands, rubber elbows, rubber knees, and then you just
Like
rubber.
crack gloves.
man.
Isn't that the equivalent of knee pads?
Well, you know, we put that video up the other day about crack climbing, and Pamela used her head jam.
Yes.
Next thing could be like a rubber headband.
on a helmet.
Just
at a helmet.
on a helmet, sure. Just but like a rubber layer that you can jam it in, and then
Or some kind of helmet that protects you but also allows you to head jam
yes,
and not break your
or scratch
head.
helmet. Yeah, yeah. Potentially any companies out there.
Ideas.
It's a freebie for you.
Black Diamond, April Fools.
What we got next? I've run out. I think. What
no,
are we doing? What are we
that's
doing?
it.
Oh, comment of the
Valhalla,
week.
wouldn't you?
Aqui,
Do you want to talk about Valhalla?
Valhalla? Valhalla Cielo de Roja. Yeah, that one. No, yeah, the trailer is out and the video, the whole movie is gonna come out in October.
Yeah,
and I
we're not allowed to
realized
show it, but it does look pretty cool. If you want to watch it, go and check it out on Eddie Marine's YouTube channel.
we can embed it.
Handpicked.
We can
from the
embed
web.
it.
And
Yes.
handpicked.
That is very true.
It's time we sang
comment
a
of the
song.
week.
Yeah.
Comment of the week, comment of the week, comment of the week.
Terry, are you gonna sing for us this week?
I think one time, actually maybe just stick to your guns.
Just no singing.
To be honest, I did hear you sing before and it was pretty average. Your tone's really off.
Knowing Teresa, she'll probably now want to do it more just to prove the point.
No, 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 it's
She's
fine.
like,
I would
no,
rather-
I can sing.
So this week I'm going to lessons, to singing lessons.
Psychology.
Should we not do our usual ballad? Because I always feel like we go, comment of the week.
Okay, cool. Let's do another one.
Well, hang on. We've got that.
Can I
Hang on,
do
hang
a
on.
beat?
No, we can't do that because
We can't do that because we get
Can't do that
copyrighted.
copyright.
Oh, fine. I'm going
Matt
to put some
wants
drum and
to play a
bass
tune,
on.
from his Spotify. But
Fine. But I could do it in the style. So
Go on then.
comment of the week. Comment of the week. With the
Very
drum
good.
and bass.
That
thing
was beautiful.
going down, that's
Beautiful.
good.
Right, who's first? Matt, you go.
Go
'cause
ahead.
your Singing is so beautiful.
I've got a million tabs open. Hang on. Gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Daniel Steinman says, as it isn't in the headlines as much anymore, are you still working towards better representation of POC in your climbing media? Hope this hasn't just gone away. Daniel, it hasn't. We are working on a couple of projects at the moment. Matt just got back from climbing with Trevor Noah.
Trevor Messiah.
Trevor Messiah.
Although Trevor Noah would be equally as cool.
Trevor Noah. Yeah,
How cool would Trevor
Whenever
Noah
you want to
be?
come on.
Trevor Noah, please drop us an email.
So yeah, that's coming up, and then also we did an episode with Coral Cliffs recently, and we've got a couple of series coming up as well. So it very much hasn't. In fact, I'm going to put a couple of people in the description who you should go and follow on Instagram. So that's it. Well, that's who you should be following at the moment. But yeah, it hasn't gone away. We're still working very hard to bring you as much stuff as possible.
My comment is from Niniskio, and this really upset me. Niniskio actually had a little tear about this. He says, or she says, "Oh my God, Matt, what happened to your nose?" I honestly tried to hold the comment back, but just like Austin Powers, totally immersed into that colourful spot on your face. She's then linked the movie. I had a spot, man. Like, you know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get spotty, and I got spotty, and it was on my nose. But thank you very much for pointing it out for YouTube, so everyone else.
You know what gives you spots?
Too.
Sweeties. Too many sweets.
You know,
man.
I love a fizzy sweet.
Yeah, that's what gives you spots, man.
But you can fix it with like makeup.
That's true.
Why?
And he normally does. He just forgot last week.
Yeah, it's true. I've actually got some makeup.
Anyway, Teresa, what's yours?
Yeah, last comment from Jacob Scharfman. Jakob Scharfman. I want a weekly trivia question about you all. What's Matt's favorite type of hold?
Love a side pull.
What shoes does Hugo hate most?
Wall climb.
Ooh, can we say that out loud? That sort of thing. This stuff is important.
What was your question?
I don't know. You didn't consider me.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine. That was an interesting
Okay, which way do you clip your quick draws on your harness? Up or down?
Just the right way.
The
There's
right
one
way. There we go. The right way.
Yeah, down.
Down or
No,
up?
it's up.
Or up is the question. So
it's from
give us an
up.
answer.
No, it's from up, out.
Okay,
up.
that's it. Commit
Up.
to it.
Sissy,
like a move when
Gate
you're climbing.
facing
commit to
out.
the answer.
Gate facing out. Yes.
There we go.
Anyway,
That's it.
that's it.
C'est la vie.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Nice one.
Goodbye.
Au revoir.